What is up, guys, and welcome to another Crypto Guru video. We are 500 subscribers strong and growing. We're really building not only an Etherlite community, but a crypto community. I'm really excited about it. I can't believe the growth and reactions in the comments from people. It's really helping people, so I'm going to keep on providing this stuff. I'm going to do a TA section at the beginning and then overview of what's going on with Etherlite. There's so many dApps that are being built on it. There's a Noftin celebrity NFT coming out. We got a stable coin. There's a bunch of stuff, but let's hop right into the TA and then we'll get to what I promised, a quick little review of the Etherlite Exchange. As always, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can stay up with my latest content, and shoot me a like for that YouTube algorithm so we can bring up my videos and help more people in our community. I know it's been a minute since I have done a crypto video. I'm trying to do them weekly, but I got a lot of stuff going on. All right, so let's first jump into our TA for the day. If you guys like this, shoot me a comment below and I will keep doing this kind of stuff. I'm just going to give you a quick little market overview, things that I see, and then we're going to move along. So we are in Bitcoin USD, and we're looking here at the daily chart. And the daily has a few interesting things. First of all, we are in this bottom. We're fighting this EMA ribbon. We got a huge rejection a couple days ago on this, what was that, September 7th. We got a huge rejection. We got rejected at about 53K, brought us all the way down to, at one point we were at 42, which is insane. I was actually in front of the computer when this happened, but we're trying to fight. We're trying to fight our way back. We have some heavy resistances in this area. Now, what's interesting, if we look at our Stochastic Rsi, is we've pretty much hit the bottom for the Stochastic Rsi, and this is the indicator that measures momentum. And when we cross this 20, that shows the momentum is going back up, or statistically speaking, that's what it's looking like. Our RSI for oversold or overbought, oversold is actually in a decent spot. It's in 46. Obviously, the best time to buy was when it was like 33 before it shot back up. But this is still a pretty good buy zone right here for the daily. We're looking at the MVT. The MVT is red, which is good. We don't want it to be white. That's all we know about that one. And if we're looking at the volume, we have really low volume, so we're not really getting anything major. So let's take it over to the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour is interesting. It looks like we're barely going to avoid a death cross, which would be the 50 crossing below the 200. See, it's right there. It's right there. We don't have too much volume, so that's it's pretty good. We're definitely in the oversold on the stochastics. It's like almost at its top. If we look at the MACD, we just did get across, and we just went bullish not that long ago, so that's pretty good. Let me see if I can see where our resistance is, where we left off before my camera ran out of space. Anyway, what I noticed here is for Bitcoin, our 200 MA, our 200 moving average, we're right below it, and we need to get on top of that. We need to build the support on top of this to move back up. But I also notice, if you see on the daily, we have a golden cross getting ready to happen. We have our 50 day moving average getting ready to cross our 200, and I've put two resistance lines here We have the 45906 and the 4640 are our two major resistances for Bitcoin. Obviously, once we build support on top of these, look what happened last time. We actually rejected, came down, and it shot all the way up, back up to our 49 level, and then we just kind of played around a little bit. So that is what I'm seeing in the Bitcoin charts. Let's run over to Ethereum really quickly, and I saw something on Ethereum too that looked really good. We're pretty much, so take a look at Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum is super strong. This green level will be our resistance, and look at where we're at right here. So once we build support right at this like 34, 32 level, this is a strong support. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So once we get on top of this, this is going to take us up to the 38, and we're playing around with it. We're pretty close. We have decent volume, but if you look at the stochastic, we're getting ready. We're not quite there yet, but we're in the direction of going official for our daily momentum. If we look at our MACD, we still have a bearish, but remember, this is it's always behind just a little bit. So the MACD is definitely, and also our RSI is at 50, which is the halfway between bearish and bullish. If we go to, let's go to the 4 hour really quickly here. Looking at the 4 hour, that looks like nothing much is going on. Let's turn on our EMA ribbons, and we're right in the middle of the EMA ribbons. But we are on top of the 200 moving average, and look at, we were below it for a little bit, and now we're on top of it. So as long as we hold this 200 moving average, things aren't looking too bad. We are definitely about as high as we can go for the Stochastic RSI. Let's look at the 1 hour really quickly. So we go to our 1 hour, and the 1 hour is just about as uneventful. I don't know why I don't have my Bollinger Bands up here, but it's all good. So we are definitely playing around. It looks like we have a decent support right here. So if I just move this line up right here, and you see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 candles at this 3400. So we have a pretty decent support level, and our resistance is this is going to be our major resistance, this 3400, 34 right about, well, I'm going to say right now our resistance is this. We have to build this into support. So we need to build 3420 into support. So that is the end of your TA. And like I promised, we're going to go into the Etherlite Exchange. Now remember, Etherlite Exchange is part of, I believe Etherlite Exchange is part of Etherlite, but they host third-party dApps which are not part of Etherlite. So you always got to do your own research before you do this. But I'm still learning about this stuff too, but I will explain what I've seen so far. So first of all, Etherlite Exchange, you go to etherlite.exchange, you click on here to your MetaMask and see we're connected. What I do is I go over here and I click create an account, and I make a separate account, because remember, since this is access to a third party, if somebody got hacked or whatever, it could drain your account. So you don't want that. So you don't put all your money into it. Just put a little bit, whatever. And then what I also do, another thing, is when I'm off the Etherlite Exchange, I click these little 3 buttons over here. come down to connected sites, and then just click the trash button, and boom, throw it in the trash, and it disconnects it so it doesn't have access to your wallet. So we are going to run into the Etherlite Exchange. Now, this is just like PancakeSwap or Uniswap. So once again, we're going to go to Connect Wallet. Oops. We're going to Connect Wallet. Then we're going to go to MetaMask. It's going to ask you, we want to connect to this one. This has like 6,000 ETL. So we're connecting. Boom, now we've connected. And here's the thing you do. So what I originally did is I put in 3,000 ETL. You click on your token that you want to swap for. I don't want to swap for wrapped ETL. And then you go to ELX. And 3,000 ETL, it says you'll be able to get 1,728 ELX. Right now, here's the price of ELX. So what I did is I joined this pool over here, and I'm still trying to figure this thing exactly out, but what you have to do is you have to add ELX and ETL. So I've added 4,570 ELX, and I've added 7,900 ETL. And my total ELX ETL LP2 provider tokens is 5,850. And if I click add, I can go over here and I can add more to this balance, or I can add more over here. Now what's interesting is, say if I added 10 ELX, then I would have to input 17 ETL tokens. So it does the math for you, what you have to put in for the ratios, and then it shows you your percentage of your pool. So I'm gonna go back here because I'm still learning this one. So let's go back. Let's go to manage. And so right now my pool share is 0.27. Before it was 0.1, but I increased it, so now I have 0.27. So you get 0.3% on all trades when people do the swap. So when people swap their coins, you get a small percentage, and this is continuously growing. I think this is a lot better than I think this is better than staking, but we're gonna go over there now. Now you can also do this mining, and this is the amount of ELX they're giving out. Here's the amount of ETL that's been staked or whatever for this pool, which is 5.6 million. Now we also have right here this new ELX USD Lite pair. USD Lite is the new stable coin for the Etherlite network, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like Tether, where it doesn't fluctuate as much during the market, and so when the market gets kind of choppy, you can sell your coins for the stable coin, hold on to the stable coin, and then buy back in when the market starts recovering a little bit, if you're worried about your the ups and downs of the market, because in crypto it goes up and down quite a bit. Okay, so that is so far our little run through of the Etherlite Exchange. Like I said, I like to go over here, click on my MetaMask, and I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to go to connected sites, and I'm going to disconnect. So we're going to throw Etherlite Exchange in the pot. Boom, we're not connected anymore. So we're going to close out Etherlite Exchange, and now we're going to go to, now we're going to switch our account. So we're going to click up here, boom, we're going to go to this account, and this is the one that is connected to our staking. So if you guys have watched the staking video, let's just do a quick update here. So we go to Etherlite Staking, we're a connected wallet, and so now we go to click our active pools, Actually, I'm gonna click this button here. Give me 1 second. It's taking a minute. I don't know why. We're in Epoch 16 now. Here we go. So here's my 2 pools that I have like 20,000 ETL in. I'm gonna click on this button, show only pools that I have a stake in. It's super slow today. I don't know why. Anyway, and I'm gonna go claim rewards as a delegator to see how much in like 3 weeks, how much rewards these 2 pools have come in. And see, they're pretty close. 221 and 226. So about what? 450 ETL it has been earned on this staking. So I don't know, maybe I'm going to increase my staking amount so I can just stake the whole thing. But yeah, that's where, so I'm just gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna leave it in there, let it grow. That is the end of today's video. I hope you guys learned something. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and shoot me comments. I'll try to answer them. I'll see you on the next video.